So, the latest chapter of Tokyo Revengers manga, chapter 222, is out, and the first thing we get to see is this.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I mean, seriously, is Ken Wakui planning to kill us Draken fans before even deciding what to do with the character itself? And things get even more infuriating when the chapter ends, which we will be talking about later in the video. So let's just not make any delay and get into it. So, the chapter starts with Draken losing his sense of vision and hearing after being shot, and he could barely move his hands, which is enough to make us Draken fans cry. Takemichi rushes to Draken's side telling him that Senju is out to get him help, plus he has already called in for an ambulance, and while trembling in fear, he says to him everything is gonna be alright. They are definitely gonna save him. Draken, while staring at the sky, realizes that he is dying, and we have him laying in the ground and he could be seen losing a massive amount of blood. Takemichi could be seen crying as he says to Draken not to say something like that, and that everything is gonna be okay by tomorrow because he summons Draken. While Draken smiles and tells Takemichi not to blame himself for this, and it happened not because he came back to the past but because of Draken's own will, and that was enough to make me cry. Wakui is simply torturing us. There was not a moment in this chapter where my heart didn't ache, and I am pretty sure so must have happened to all the Draken fans out there. Coming to the chapter, we have Draken smiling as he says to Takemichi that he has saved his life countless times and he would gladly put his life on the line for him. Takemichi, on the other hand, wipes his tears with a hopeless face as Draken tells Takemichi is everything that he explained clear to him. After a little pause, Draken shares a little story from his elementary school, where he reveals that he had lost so many fights back then. And as Takemichi was surprised hearing that, so were we. Cause yeah, it's not that he was invincible like Mikey, so a few defeats were expected, but a lot of them. Yeah, that took me by surprise. Later he reveals that he lost them while challenging the older guys, and after losing he would crawl on the ground and stare at the sky. Oh, and guys, have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you have not, please hit the subscribe button and like the video, as I'll be bringing you videos like this in the future, and we are not too far from 100 subscribers, so go ahead and do it. Anyways, Draken later says that when he looked at the sky after being defeated, he found peace, as everything else became irrelevant to him. Takemichi, while wiping his tears, says that he kinda know how that feels, because we all know he barely won in a fist fight and always ended up lying flat facing the sky after being defeated. Draken later says that like he experienced defeat, Mikey never did, and it's such a shame he never got to see the sky. He further says he really liked Mikey because of the way he carried all that burden on his back and yet somehow was able to endure all of it. Right after that, his condition worsened as he coughs out blood and says he has been with Mikey through all of that, and he wishes if he could have done something to help him.
Are you serious?
As Takemichi was helplessly staring at Draken and crying, he asks him to take care of Mikey, and he cries too. At which Takemichi says he absolutely will, and the chapter freaking ends. Ken Wakui is planning to kill us Draken fans before Draken himself is clear to us. I mean, another week wait to see what's gonna happen to him. If you're really planning to kill him off, then just do it. Anyways, not that we could do anything regarding it other than just spending another week in anticipation. Prediction videos for chapter 223 will be coming soon, so stay tuned and see you all until next time.
Music's loud and I'm feeling alright. In slow motion, baby, it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive.